Hi, and welcome back to Ms. Gimbel's classroom. Today I want to talk about using computer simulations or virtual laboratories in your classroom. Now, a computer simulation or virtual laboratory is basically students will go online and they'll explore a concept on their own. Now, research shows that this is an effective method for teaching. However, there needs to be teacher guidance embedded in using this tool in your classroom. So I want to show you my favorite virtual reality tool or virtual guidance tool to use with students. And this tool is Desmos.com. To access Desmos, you go to TeacherDesmos.com. I'm going to sign in with my Teacher Gimbal account. Well, let's sign in up here. Loading, 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 loading. Might be mad at me over there, so let's go ahead over here and let's go to teacher.desmos.com. And that's some of the realities of online teaching. Is sometimes you do something and it doesn't work, and it's better just to tell your students, hey, this isn't working, and keep moving with it. And if you talk through it or if you narrate it, students won't feel left behind. So now I'm going to sign in with my Teacher Gimbal account, and it leads me to this home page. Now, I created classrooms, and you can easily create a classroom by clicking Add New Class. You enter class name, and then you'll see an invite code that you can send to students or drop a link in the chat box. I've used this tool both online and in person, and it has been a great tool. Let's look at some of the activities that you could use for this online learning simulation. The tool that I've been using recently is discovering sine and tangent in the rules. Now, I like this tool because rather than me explaining the concepts of the sine, the cosine, and the tangent ratio, it has students identifying them themselves. On this screen, you can see the summary. If you want to see what the students see, you can just click Student. But if I go back to the summary, I can click on each slide, and I can see the work that the students have done. I can also see the open-ended responses that the students have submitted. If you go through and look at the student slide, you can see how this meets the criteria of a virtual laboratory where students can determine and guide themselves through the work. However, research shows that this is only effective if you're there to guide the students and explain what's going on. Desmos makes this easy for a teacher. So from the main screen, if I wanted to talk about, for example, the consolidation phase, I can both pace every student to make sure that they are on that screen so the students can't leave that screen, or alternatively, I can pause the whole activity and it will pause on their page and I can bring them back together to talk them through it. It is incredibly important to think about research as you're planning your classes. Desmos creates a perfect virtual laboratory for students to work with, but make sure that you're providing that guidance, pausing for your students, and make sure that they get the instruction that they need. Once you've done the instruction, you can stop the pause, and students can continue moving through the content at their own paces. You can monitor their work as they're working and provide that individual instruction as needed. Online laboratories are a brand new thing. It's something that has come up recently with the era of online learning, but it's something that can be used effectively for self-paced learning in the classroom or online. And just ensure that you're providing that guidance to make sure that students maximize their potential and their learning from your classroom lesson. I hope you'd enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did and subscribe to my channel below for more videos on the best instructional techniques based on research.